So at approximately this point last year, I started this YouTube channel because I just started training for my second successful attempt at an Ironman triathlon. On the same course too, actually, because the Lake Placid course is one of the hardest in the country because of the hill elevation. So that, paired with the logistical aspect of me living in New York, that race just makes the most sense to continue to partake in. But, back to the topic, around a year ago, I started this YouTube journey for the first time, thinking that, once a week I would basically give an update on where I was at in my training, what I was working on, and things of that nature. And I quickly fell off, and those videos are still on my YouTube actually, but I quickly fell off because I was too much in my head about posting, recording, speaking to the camera. All that went into making a channel. For some reason, in my head, I was overcomplicating it, thinking that the content had to be perfect, or I needed concrete topics to talk about, or very clear planning on what I was going to talk about in each video. And because of all that mental turmoil on top of taking on that level of feat, I just fell off and I stopped, and I'd make an occasional video here and there, or make a short, and then I was focusing on shorts on Instagram, and pretty much anything but making content for this channel. And it's funny reflecting back now, because I'm around my 100th video since restarting my 100th daily video, and looking at where I am now in speaking to the camera and my comfort speaking to the camera, posting, and just like not caring, posting and leaving the content up here for anyone to watch. It's amazing how much you can grow or develop skills within a short period of time. And short period of time not being the whole year since I basically started the initiative of posting my training recaps, but in reality, the short period of time is the last 95 plus days that I've just been posting every single day for the most part. I probably missed like 2 days in there. Now, my limiting factor on this channel isn't going to be my level of comfort in speaking to the camera, or just like getting over my pride and self-consciousness of having something like this of me out there for anyone to view. Now, I'm faced with a different level or a different type of problem as we move into this next chapter of the channel. Now it's not about posting, now it's about increasing the quality of the content and further developing my speaking, my presenting, my oratory skills for those of you who actually listen to these videos. So it's interesting, obviously this time of year is a time for reflection, and the past few videos have kind of touched on different aspects of my life and reflecting on where I am, what I want, the skills that I've developed this year, the confidence I've developed in different areas of my life this year. But in this video, just looking forward a little bit, it's impressive to note the amount of skill gain over the past 3 months, or comfort gain over the last 3 months. But what's more exciting is knowing that I plan to commit to this throughout the rest of this year, including like these heavy phases of training and these heavy phases of work where clearly, right now it's late. I'm delaying eating my dinner here because I decided, I'm not gonna stall on making today's video. I'd rather make the video real quick, speak what's on my mind, and then get this posted and have it uploading while I eat, let's say, which is, a mindset that I noticed coming into my training over the last 3 months before I got my surgery, where I'd get home late from work and without even thinking, I would basically be already dressed and have my running shoes on at the door, and like I'm already out at the door. I'm not even thinking about getting the workout in, and then the workout's less painful, so rebounding for the night and getting back to another productive state when I get home isn't as difficult. And analyzing myself over the years, it's just a bit of a pat on the back. Obviously this is a little bit of a pat on the back, and sorry for those of you who are listening, but about the progress that you can make in your own life over such a short period of time, and so short a period of time that you won't even realize the changes happening in yourself. It's just an interesting thought and probably worth reflecting in your own life. Like, see a goal that you may have set for yourself this year, and if you can say that you truly worked on it over the course of the year with some set or some amount of purpose included in that pursuit of the goal, and then you continue in that direction for, say, another level of that goal in the following year, you'll notice that pursuing the goal actually feels easier than your last pursuit of the goal. And I think it's because after doing it for so much time, or doing it so much, your brain just understands that this is something that you do now. And on another related sidebar, one of my cousins was speaking to me 2 days ago, actually, at it was a New Year's Eve party / my grandma's birthday party, and he mentioned something about me doing Ironman triathlons and the fact that I'm doing another one this year, and that for him it sounded crazy. But what I responded, and not thinking, and obviously jokingly somewhat undermining my effort, I said something along the lines of, well, I kind of have to keep doing them because now I've done 2, so if I don't keep doing them, then I'm just somebody who used to do Ironman triathlons, or used to do this and used to do that. And so it's no longer at a point where it's impressive. Now it's more something along the lines of a requirement / standard for me, because it's become so much of who I am over the past few years. That was a bit of an exaggerated or dramatized example, but it's kind of true, because I don't know about many of you, but I never wanted to be, say, the 50-year-old who had to convince his kids that he used to be in shape, or used to be cool, or used to be this, or used to be that. I'd rather there be that part of me that continues on as I get older, and something that I make time for, making time for keeping healthy, make time for keeping fit, make time for keeping smart, make time for keeping those important relationships, all those things that add up over time, where if you were to pull your attention away from them for too much time, you can be that person who used to be this and used to be that and used to do this and used to do that. So that slippery slope is something that, one, you'd want to avoid, but two, the more years of consistency that you're pursuing in any of those directions, it actually gets easier to not fall into that used to category, and it gets easier to just continue putting in that kind of effort. So that's all I really wanted to talk about tonight. And it's interesting that an ad hoc episode like this, or ad hoc video like this, such a decent topic could come out. But let me know what you think in the comments, and if you like this, then like and subscribe. And I will see you, 1, in the comments section, and 2, in the next video.